I feel like, and I just in this since the conversation has started together, Deb, that I felt like we've humanity have built this image, this
Mm-hmm.
polished image
Mm-hmm.
of everybody around us,
Mm-hmm.
friends,
Right.
families,
Mm-hmm.
coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
boss,
Mm-hmm.
subordinates, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And that image is has to be flawless.
Right.
Now, you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned something very interesting that you put on, the happy face to the outside world,
Mm-hmm.
and your husband has to
Right.
deal with
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable, if you will, at
The
time,
cranky.
and we all go through that, which is most people you're managing perfectly, but most people don't manage it that way. Most people it shows on, and not necessarily just for critical illness. How many young mothers they're working with, dealing with,
Right.
three, four different children, two
Mm-hmm.
children. I mean, I'm not
They're
sure if anybody has
exhausted.
three to
Mm-hmm.
four now, but
Mm-hmm.
say two children, and you,
Mm-hmm.
you got a husband who's, whatever the case may be, and they've got a job, they've got many responsibilities. That alone, you cannot expect that person to be at a such I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm giving excuses to be. I have no idea. You can't expect that person to be at such a perfection level
Mm-hmm.
that another person who is
Right.
not in the same
Mm-hmm.
situation,
Mm-hmm.
and now you add, God forbid, a critical illness on top of that. I don't know how people are still driving that image. You go on social media, you go on AI, you ask the questions, you go on social media, you see these perfect lives out
Mm-hmm.
out there.
Oh,
And
ew,
to be
blah.
and to be honest with you, it's
Mm-hmm.
BS. To be honest with
Mm-hmm.
you, it's all.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
I was talking
Right.
about something yesterday. We did a podcast on cognitive cybersecurity. That
Mm-hmm.
whole idea of image out there, it's all made for manipulation,
Right.
in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, and change
Mm-hmm.
minds, change
Mm-hmm.
hearts,
Mm-hmm.
change
Yep.
societies,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where we are right now.
Right, right. And we do expect people to be perfect. And when they're not, it's like, oh, what do you mean that person drinks or that person got a divorce or whatever? And then of course we love hearing the details. But I think one of the things, and I love when I see this on Facebook or social or wherever, when it says be kind to that person because you don't know what they're going through.
True, true. You're right, because we only show to the outside world
Hmm.
what we feel the outside
Hmm.
world should show,
Hmm.
not the entire truth.
Right,
It's
right.
the tip of the iceberg, I call it.
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
Yeah, you
And
only show
and
the
it
tip.
is okay to tell your friends it's not a good day or things. I am very involved. This is so strange. I do dog shows. I'm very involved in volunteering for dog shows. So I was at one for 14 days. Now that's a lot of different shows, but I would say I'm going to my room. I'm going to go rest. Nobody will bother me. The world will not end, but you're going to let me have an hour. And every single one of them said, "Do you need 2 hours?"
You know what? I love that because they gave you space.
Mm-hmm.